In the heart of the American South, where the weight of oppression hung heavy, a legend arose. It spoke of enslaved Africans who refused to accept their chains, who instead chose to rise, to fly, and to return home. This is the tale of the Flying Africans, a story passed down through generations. It begins with a people stolen from their homeland, brought to the Americas on brutal ships to work plantations under the scorching sun. In the fields, their bodies were bound, but their spirits remained unbroken. They held on to their faith, their culture, and their stories, whispering of another way, a way to freedom. Some say the idea of flight came from their ancestral spirits. Others say it was a forgotten power brought from Africa, but they all agreed they could fly, not in body, but in spirit. Their belief became their strength. It is said that with a single word or prayer, the enslaved Africans invoked the power of their ancestors, and in an instant, they began to rise, their feet leaving the earth. One of the most famous tales is of the Igbo landing. A group of newly arrived Africans, determined to never live in bondage, walked into the ocean. It is said they vanished beneath the waves, but their souls flew back to Africa. To the enslaved, the physical world was one of suffering, but the spiritual world was their sanctuary. In the spiritual realm, they were free, untouchable, and able to soar above the cruelty of their captors. The act of flying became more than just a dream. It was a form of resistance, a way of reclaiming the freedom that had been stolen. In the spirit world, they could never be enslaved again. For the descendants of these Africans, the story of the Flying Africans is more than a legend. It's a symbol of resilience, a reminder that no matter the chains on their bodies, their spirits could never be truly bound. The legend has been immortalized in art and literature. Writers like Toni Morrison and visual artists have brought the tale of the Flying Africans to life, showing its relevance in the African-American experience. This legend is not just a story. It's a memory, a legacy passed down through time. The Flying Africans live on in the hearts of those who remember them, soaring high above the trials of the past. The child looks up with awe, symbolizing the passing of stories between generations. The Flying Africans remind us that true freedom is found within the soul. As long as we carry their story, they continue to fly, defying time, distance, and even death itself. This story helps viewers connect with the legend of the Flying Africans in a deeply emotional and inspiring way. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for the continuation of more chilling tales of legends, mysteries, and history.